De. Me said it. Me said it. Sorry. You know when you just got a song stuck in your head, just singing it when you're walking around your house picking up stuff. How are we doing today, guys? Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're having a good day. Good day. Top 3 of the stream. Vaz, Valiant, Kathy, thanks for tuning in, guys. We also have Mini Baker Lad, Sean Davis, Cygnus, hello Cygnus, and Brian. My brain doesn't work in certain ways. It's like, I've said Valiant. Yep, Valiant. I've already said Valiant. I even did it twice. Even did it twice. Good evening, me old mucker. In a good mood today? Sounds like it. It sounds like it. Glad to hear, man. Glad to hear. There we go. Today is pretty much the last day for the stash, as you can see. 1 day, 4 hours left. There is some more stuffs we can get, right? I think there's a roadmap up right now. Yeah, I need to do that. And there's also a level up, right? So these are the last tokens we're going to be able to get our hands on. So I think if you're seeing this, can you buy these for coins? No, but you can still buy them for monies. So if you're willing to spend, I don't know if you could even buy them for coins ever. So if you're willing to spend, generally speaking, you guys know how it goes. When it gets into the last 24 hours, the offers go away. So if you need to spend to get the first dash completed, if you want the avatar and the Jesus, the second stash, I guess, if you really want to do it, you're close to the end. I think I'm going to be able to do, what's that? Another 14 pulls. So I'm 20 pulls off of completion. This stash is not that great, in my opinion, other than the end reward, i.e. the Paragon mods. The hill reduction, this is good for, really good for Nor. I think I've actually got a hill reduction on my Nor, but I think it's like something weird set. My Nor mods are like bad sets. Yeah, I also took a one off. So I've got one. Oh, I've actually got that mod on her. I actually got that mod. Okay. I can't remember why I removed this. I was trying something out on someone else. But I removed that for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. I think it was a resist or something like that. I can't remember what I did that for. We won't go with that terrible resist. I was like, wow, how did it 33% maxed out? I think it was a confused resist I put on her. I can't fully remember. I think in the meantime we're just gonna put a HP. Just because 20. There we go. We'll figure something out. Yeah, we'll figure something out. She's alright on stats. Okay, who else we got? What's up, Reds? Welcome to the stream. Coconut, what's up? Got some stuff sorted. Good to hear. It's nice when you like, you know, you can check off some things on my list. I need to make a couple of lists of things I need to just do in general, like in my for my house, for me. Just checking stuff off a list is very what's the word? There's a word for it where it's very something. I've actually just realized my training grounds is finished. This is kind of interesting, guys, because look. Where is it? 99 out of 99 advanced strong mythic course. I obviously started this before the characters were like dupes were useless. So I'm just gonna leave it. I think I'm just gonna leave it. If they update the characters in there, I could maybe get a new character or something. But they're probably never gonna put characters in there that aren't in Gold Mythic Will. So again, that's gonna be a bit of a letdown, unfortunately. Therapeutic, that's the one. Therapeutic. Had some Cinderella Last Mile stuck in my head. Yeah, it can be messed up. Like there was a Lord of the Rings, the live theatre production song stuck in my head for a very long time. It's a really good song, honestly. I've listened to it a bunch of times, but it was stuck in my head for a long time. I went to see it live, and I liked it, but then I just couldn't stop hearing the song. It's only a certain part of it which is like really good. It's because the singer's really good. But yeah, I think the song's called Lothlorien. I think that's it. It's just called Lothlorien, the area in Lord of the Rings. It's like a location. What's up, 8page? 8page, I messaged you on Discord. You didn't give me your account code. The account code you gave me was not your account code. It was mistyped. So if you want to double check or even just send me a screenshot so I can double check for you, just message me on Discord. I'll pass that information on to Scopely. Otherwise, you would have had the tokens in your account already. In your account already. What's up, Daylight, as well? Welcome to the stream. Cathartic, yeah, a lot of these things. Just feels good. I told the hospital today I was no longer willing to volunteer after waiting nearly 8 months to be started. Ah, right, okay. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, that makes sense. They're not going to really take your, like, your experience and stuff like that on boards. Then, yeah. Makes a lot of sense, man. It's all good, 8page, no worries. I messaged you back. I know you don't really use Discord, so I figured the best time to make you realise would be the next time I see you on the stream, just message you. Or just tell you, you know. So here we are. Here we are. Thanks for the early likes on the stream as well, guys. We're up to nearly double digits. Do appreciate it. Now, as you see at the bottom of the screen, it does say, do you want to see more Faction Assault 2.0 today? Now, what I might do if we do go over to Faction Assault later on in the stream is just go through each boss, try and formulate teams based on the roster I've got. I've got the majority of the characters that they can be used, and we can kind of grade how hard we think each boss is based on the characters that are available. This is good information for Scopely because, for instance, they seem to think that maybe the first boss is the easiest, but I think it's the hardest because the characters that we have available are honestly not very good. And the best character in Atlanta is an Ultra, so it's like, it's very difficult for people who aren't spenders. Whereas I think the one that they think is the hardest, which is... which one do they think is the hardest? I think they think the hardest is... I guess they think the Hidden would be the hardest. Other than the main boss. But I think the Hidden, if you've got the characters, it is a if you've got the character situation, is actually not too bad at all. Maybe it needs a little bit of survivability, but otherwise it looks okay. Give it a shot. Okay, I can check it out a little bit later on in the stream. We're on a chill stream today. I might do 6 pulls as well on the stream tonight for what's her name? Her name is Rosie. I might do 6 pulls for Rosie, and the reason is Rosie's got a lot stronger, so I'm happy to see her back as a promo. This is something I complained about a lot, honestly, in the old promo system, where they did not rerun characters. They did not rerun characters. And they're rerunning characters. They did Amani, now they've done Rosie. And there's more characters out that make Rosie more powerful, so it gives people the opportunity to get her, or if they already got her, to upgrade her. For instance, it's Circuit. Circuit's made Rosie a lot more powerful. The extra defense means a lot. She also gets the defense bonus off of her weapon, etc. So, yeah. I think it's good that they re-promo characters just to try and get... Basically, the people who are willing to spend to try and get the people to spend the most on characters that already exist, not like have to bring out new characters that are more powerful to get money that way, because that's where the game can get a bit broken. The old power sled down a hill, you know, can get pretty bad. When you go live right now, 10 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago. There has to be, I didn't waste it any, and I'm still short unless Scopely want money for it, getting nothing. What for what? What are we talking about? The stash? You could complete the stash if you green cans. There is another SR, right? Did someone ask? Sorry, got a question. Do you think there will be another chance to get more green fuel canisters? Kind of wasted them on the Invincible Walker stages. No. No. You can only get green cans from the stuff they've already allocated. And there was enough green cans to complete everything. But if you fail the stage, you can't complete the roadmap. But you don't have to complete the roadmap to get Jesus. You have to complete up to wave or act 6. I haven't actually played through it yet. The best way to test out this roadmap, if you want to test it out, is the one for the raid ones, guys. Because those ones, you have an unlimited supply of raid drops to get. The one that's hard is the SR one. Because that's confined, right? You can do more raids to get more energy, right? Like if I help a raid right now, we can help a raid and we can do more raids to get more energy. Simple as that. This is an easy drop team by looks of things. Just do the right attack with Georgia. And then the rest should be easy as pie. And you get the raid drops from this. So this is unlimited based on how much you raid. Now, it's going to take a lot to raid to get 60,000. But you can get reasonably large numbers. Now, inside raid tournaments, this is going to be double. So, if let's say this particular drop was 600, I'd need to raid 100 times at this rate during a tournament, which actually isn't too crazy. This isn't too crazy. Now, I have got as low as 50, though, so obviously it can fall off, but the raid drops actually seem decent, all things considered. And because those are the ones that you can farm, you should be testing out... Is it Lou? No. You should be testing out Seal. You should be testing out Seal. Because if you fail a stage, it doesn't matter. You can farm the energy again. If you fail a stage in Lou, in terms of testing things out, you can be in lots of trouble. And they're probably going to be identical in terms of like how hard they are at various points. I want to get to a point where like we're coming up against walkers. What was your max drop? I haven't actually seen, but that 300 seems reasonable. I've done... That's probably like my 13th raid. And I've got 1,400. So that 300 seems like my max drop. There isn't a raid tournament going on right now, is there? There might be, actually. If there's a raid tournament going on right now, then that was a double drop. So maybe not as good. Let me just double check. There is. Okay, that was a double drop. So... maybe not as amazing, but still, it's still not terrible. It's still not terrible. So 150 effectively. I will say that raid tournaments are still hard to know that even going on. Like, how can I see from this screen right now that the raid tournament's happening? I can't, right? I can't. Because when I have to actually click this to see there's a raid. Because the timer on the versus is for arenas. Because it's the shortest timer. And it's always the shortest timer until the last 4 hours of the raid tournament. So many times I've been like, in the last 8 hours. Wait, someone says, oh, there's a raid tournament going on. Is there? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So many times. I tried to bring it up, but... yeah. Yeah. Oh, well. Oh, well. I said that it'd be cool if there was, like, See just here at the front of the building, like where these two people are just chatting in front of the farm. If there was just like a scoreboard almost, kind of like this scoreboard, this theater over here, but it was like a scoreboard or something. And then when there's a tournament on, the scoreboard could just be lit up for that tournament, you know? Just so that you can easily see there's a tournament on for this, you know? That would just be so easy. You know, because rather than having to, I don't know. Small things, but yeah. Anyway. We'll continue with Seal, see how hard the first stages are. Just want to get onto one of these walker stages. What is it? Is it the boss stages that are walker stages? I'm hoping I can get 8,000 more. You can definitely get more because there's going to be more SR tournaments and more, you know, there are SR missions. But yeah, you can definitely get more. I did so many raids earlier, I got enough to do the Seal roadmap from start to finish. Happy days. Job done. Did you fail any stages? Did you find it super difficult? Because if you didn't, that team sounds like a good team to use on the other one. Okay, Nakoda, no worries. My All-Star stream's tomorrow. So, I mean, I'll see you there, I guess. It took me 383 to get 464k for Seal. Yikes. 383 wins. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we haven't had any walkers yet. So I'll try and get to the last boss stage. We'll have to farm a little bit more. I mean, give me some like easy, just hit the auto button teams. Also, heads up, anyone who did this, nice one. Because that was for a mission. Nice one. Nice one. Okay, not so much an easy team, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I heard a song as well today that I did, or yesterday. I didn't realize was actually a cover. I've been listening to this song for a long time. The original song, right, is called. Let's stop this guy from healing. So, yeah. The original song is called "Keep on Loving You" by REO. I think it's called REO Bandwagon. I think they're called. But the remake is called "Keep on Loving You" by Cigarettes After Sex, and basically it's just a slowed down version of the same song. It's funny how different the songs can be when you listen to them, though. One's like kind of upbeat and kind of like, you know, uplifting, and the other one's kind of sad. But it's exactly the same lyrics. No lyrics have changed, just the tempo of it has changed a bit. REO Speedwagon, that's it. Speedwagon. And I've only ever heard one of their songs before that I really could remember, and it was what is it? Hold On to This Feeling. But I didn't know that song was there. It's actually pretty good. I will say I still like the remake a little bit more. But yeah, I think the old one is great. Lewis Walker stages only and Seal humans. Ah, is that how it is? That's rough actually. So the one for SR, see, it would have been better if it was the other way around in terms of like fairness, because you can farm the ones for the Walker ones as much as they'd be tougher. That's kind of rough. I'm gonna be honest, that's kind of rough. That's kind of rough. So I'm kind of farming for no reason here. But we'll just complete the first act anyway. But I think at least you should be able to do. Man, did they just survive all of that? They did. Roll with the changes. I'll have to check that out. I'll have to remember to check that out. Yeah. Obviously before my time when it comes to music. Although basically the music I know the most is 70s and 60s music, right? And then like 2000s and maybe some 90s. And the reason is because my parents and their friends listened to 60s and 70s a lot when they were younger, and that's music I know because it was played in my house. And then obviously I listened to like 90s and 2000s music a lot when I was younger. So there's a bit of a gap. The 80s is a bit of a gap, and it's kind of cool because I hear a song from the 80s. I'm just like, oh, it's kind of cool. This is kind of cool. My teen years music different from others. Yeah, that's what I mean. I think my mum was born in 56. My dad was born in like 64. My dad was younger than my mum. I know that's a rare thing, but that's the way it is. Feels good. Hey, Jay Lloyd, thank you very much for hitting the join button. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. Has anyone seen Mortal Kombat Legacy? No, I saw some footage of what did I see some footage of? Tekken. Looked kind of interesting. I'm not really a beat 'em up fan, but I kind of just like it at the same time. I think it's just, yeah, fighting, yeah, sort of thing. But like, at the same time, I'm not really that interested. Thank you very much, though, Jay Floyd. Fresh new member in the community. Rules are you have to go to the fences. You have to. You're monitored, but you have to look after the community for a little bit. You have to see what you like. You got your head screwed on, you know, that sort of thing. My dad mostly played old music, Indian music, with those flutes, Dutch and is that Flemish, folk and other stuff like the Shadows. My mum mostly listened to country, like Grant and Forsyth. Okay. Like, for instance, music that I learnt when I was a lot older was things like, I don't know, is it called Heart? I think they're from the 80s. Heart, Asia, 80s bands, like either very late 70s bands or 80s bands. These kind of bands that I never really heard before, that I learnt when I got older. Because my mum and dad were into, like, kind of like Rolling Stones, whoever sang Ruby Tuesday and stuff. Fortunately, they weren't massive Beatles fans. As much as I don't mind the Beatles, I think like it's just way too overly popular. Like I just, just like that. Heart, Journey, Asia are the ones I found that I never heard because it was like kind of after my parents' time and before mine. So it was like that void, right? So it's kind of cool to like find these bands, honestly. And they're some of my favorites because I think it's like because I found them and they're not really like mega. I can't really list to. Can I list a 6-star? I can. They're not really like super popular, you know. I mean, they are popular, but you know what I mean. Like they're not as well known. We're doing this because I need some blowtorches. We're gonna go and try and get a. Oh man, I haven't really got much at all. Have I really not been getting that many 6-stars? Did they remove the possibility of getting rare bits from 5-stars, right? Am I remembering that right or wrong? Yeah, that's crazy. So we can get 2 blowtorches from this. Bit shot. Where is it? 2? Yeah. Is there anywhere else I can just pick up blowtorches? Mythic Market. No. Challenge Shop. No. This I can. Oh, this I can do this as well. Okay, we'll take this mod. I think I get to open it. We'll open that later. So we'll complete the other roadmap. I need to do this Alien Warfare roadmap, and I'll just take the blowtorches. The reason I want the blowtorches is because we want to get a weapon today, and we're gonna do something I don't normally do. I'm gonna blowtorch craft the 4 slot just constantly. That's what I'm gonna do. Not much music I don't like. I mean, I like bits and pieces of every music. The only thing I didn't like for a very long time was like the people who scream in rock or whatever, where they just scream into the mic. But then I heard one particular group that I really, really, really liked. Like so much that I listened to them for a very long time. And it was, I think it's a Spanish group called, I think it's called, it's named after the one guy, but it's a band. and it's called Il Nino, and it's like screaming rock. I think I don't know what the style is called, but I really like it. I really like it. Heavy metal, yeah, it's like heavy, but it's like screaming into the mic. But it's a style that I generally do not like at all. But there was one I heard, and I was like, okay, I'll listen to this other song. And I like their music quite a lot. I'll type in chat what their name is, because yeah, I'm pretty sure I pronounced it incorrectly. That's what it's called. Okay, we've got one pear cider today. One last. It's the final drink until the next order comes in. I do like me. Oh, is it El Nino? Is it? I thought, is it not El Nino? I'm not sure, to be honest. It could be. I'll link. There's one song of his that is just so good. I'll link it in my Discord after my stream if I remember. But I haven't listened to his music actually in a long time. But yeah, like I listened to Cypress Hill and stuff like that a little bit, which is not. It is rap, but it's like, it's kind of like a cultural rap. I kind of like when you get like cultural changes on rap and stuff like that. It's kind of cool, and the voice is very distinctive. Like AC/DC. AC/DC isn't like more like pop heavy metal, you know? I don't mean that as an insult, by the way. I just hiccuped while I was drinking. That's great. I don't mean that as an insult, by the way. I mean that more just like it's more popular and it's more for the masses. Whereas a lot of people who do heavy metal aren't necessarily doing it for the masses. They're doing it for the hardcore fans. And listen, Disturbed, yeah, Disturbed. One of their songs which I really liked was I can't remember the name of it. I remember the words, and I tried to sing the song before, and Moon slapped me for it, so can't sing the song. One sec, I'll just sing it without pressing the button. No, I can literally kind of remember it, but I know lyrics. He says, "Live it." I have to say it because you know Moon's allergic. He says, "Living my life's not hard enough," but it's such a good song. I can't remember the name. I think is that Disturbed? That might not even be Disturbed, to be honest. El Nino is the weather pattern. Okay, I'm not sure, to be honest. I have to find out. It is ill. Okay, cool. Five Finger Death Punch. I like they did a song about Ukraine lately. Okay. Although after, yeah, bruh. Indeed, for sure. Living my life's not hard enough. It's weird. It's a weird song. Me and my brothers used to say it all the time, and my brother even used to say it like when my mum told us what something to do, like could you like take the garbage out? My brother used to always sing the lyric. He used to go, "Living my life's not hard enough," like this, like just like he's being punished and stuff. It was hilarious. How could I have known though? I mean, you could have hit me up with a message first. Like you could be like, "Yo, you have available for a call." Just hit me up with the call straight up. Okay, the Disturbed song that I'm thinking about is Prayer. I just googled that lyrics. Slayer is my all-time favorite band. I've never heard Slayer. I guess it's an American band, right? Some things don't always ship, especially if they're. It sounds like they're more of a, you know, metal kind of band, which is fine, you know. But yeah, it sounds like they're more of a metal band. And yes, hello Angel. Hope everything's doing well. I know you're in. Well, you're in a location that was in the Ian's path to a certain extent. So I hope everything's going well. The name of the book, I Am Legend. Wasn't Charlton Heston an actor, right? Alright, yeah, an actor, yeah. I was like, singer? I have no idea what you're talking about, Daylight. Like, there's some new age artists that I haven't ever heard of. Or I hear of because of the most terrible reasons. I've noticed, though, there are some... I actually linked this to Moon a couple of weeks ago. And he didn't respond because I think he was just, like, embarrassed. But there are some American artists that are starting to do, like, their music in British styles. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool to see that happening a little bit. In terms of, like, not music, like, when it comes to, like, singing, it's more, like, underground or, like, urban music, you know? You kind of hear them pronounce a word in a more of a British way that it's pronounced. It's kind of funny. Had to walk away from that one. Yeah, 'cause she was pronouncing a lot of stuff how British people pronounce stuff. And she's blowing up as well, but probably for the wrong reasons. Less about the music, unfortunately. But yeah, that's the way it goes. Oh, both the angels were in the path of Ian. That's not good. That's not good. It rained for 5 days straight, but but deep down south hit pretty hard. But thanks again. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like not to be like, but in England, that's kind of like, oh, 5 days straight. Pretty easy there. I remember looking at the weather report and seeing like a 10-day like prediction of just rain every day in the UK. It's like, okay, cool. Obviously not like crazy amounts of rain, but still. I know that the storms in America like hit the whole coast a lot of the time, so but it's just really bad for the kind of like is it called an enclave? That might be something completely different, actually. You know, the sort of bit where it goes in on the landmass. That particular area can get hit really hard. How to try and find out Locke's age? Ask where he was when NWO was made, and I don't mean NWO. I wasn't sure about NWO because it's America. And that wasn't global. I didn't hear any NWO properly until like really late 90s, honestly. Maybe like up until 2005 when I probably started hearing NWO. Like I heard Tupac before I heard NWO. Like Changes was one of the first songs I really heard from Tupac, and that was after he died. So it was like, you can see like that's the reason it got such global vision. Is because it was after he died. 5 inches per hour for 5 days plus like 100 mile per hour. Not exactly the same kind of rain. Yeah, I mean, this is true. This is true. Fortunately, we don't get that crazy like that too consistently. Once every like few years, it can be nuts. But as I've said before, any weather condition, just add wind and rain, and that's how the UK is. It may not be like crazy amounts of it, but that's how it is. That's why we don't get much snow. We get more like sleet, ice, hail. Like, it hails more than it snows here, in my opinion. And hail's not fun, man. Weather forecast said it was going to be 80 miles per hour winds. Yeah, rough. We did have some bad winds early on in the year that took some slates off my roof, and I was very thankful that I have house insurance that can cover that. Well, not to a certain extent. Like, I don't know the way it works for you guys, but for my house insurance, I had to pay the first. I had to pay the first like X amount of money, and then the insurance covered the rest up until a certain point. But the certain point is, you know, like a couple of thousand, and it didn't cost that much, so it's pretty good. You got away with it, and that was just like five tiles that came off my roof. But if you don't get that repaired, those 5 tiles turn into 10, and it turns into half your roof. You know, goes quick. Nice day here today. 75 bar might be the last in my part of Michigan. Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit cooler here. Obviously we're what, in October now, so the clocks are going to change soon, right? Is it October when the clocks change? Why is there? It's just spam accounts. They always show up in my chat. They show up in a lot of YouTubers' chats, honestly. It's like, it's the mark of success. If you start getting a dating app like that come into your live streams, you know you're doing good, because they only go to top streams. That's it. They go to top channels that are doing well. So it's it's a little mark of success to get that sort of stuff. The old spam. I think there's like different levels of spam, but this one's one of the higher levels for sure. I think most people just get like random spam on their videos. I've seen it on Moon stuff as well. It's not fun, honestly. Fortunately, I have a lot of things set up to deal with it, but the live stuff is just annoying. But fortunately, it's just one click. It's not really that big a deal. One click, they're dead. Hey, David, thank you very much. Continuing your membership. Member for 2 months. Upgraded to the yellow badge. You're for sure off those fences. You're now onto apple and onion sorting, because it's hard to tell the difference between an apple and an onion in a zombie apocalypse for whatever reason. One comes from a tree, one comes out of the ground. But who knows, man? Who knows? Someone's got to do it. We've got to trust some people. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for the continued support, man. Plus you got good mods. Yeah, that's what the mods are for, right? In the sniper tower with the gun. To see that wave of, you know, bots come towards the gate. Pew, 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 pew. One might knock on the fence like, live girls, come and see them now. It's like, nope. We're not falling for this. That's what it's about. Okay, we're going to do Faction Assault probably at around the hour-and-a-half mark, so in 45 minutes. I'm going to open my mods. I'm going to open a stash. I'm also going to do 6 pulls on the Rosie wheel. Because I want to get one more Rosie. Maybe we get lucky and get more. Maybe. 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 It'd be nice. I go to the loft, indeed. I've been through a lot of pain, like breaking my arms, but the worst must be I accidentally punched myself in the neck. What the hell? Like, none of that sounds good to me. Literally none of that sounds good to me. I've never broken like an actual proper bone in my life. I've broken toes. That's about as much as I've had, is broken toes. And it's happened the same way. Every time it's happened, it's been in the shower when my foot just goes across the base of a shower and hits the edge, and I hear it crack. Like each time it happens, I just hear it crack, and I'm like, that did not sound good. It's not even that painful when it happens, but the next day, oh, the pain the next day is rough. It is horrible. Oh god, that's the worst I've ever had. Yeah, that's not great. That's not great. Do not want to hear it. Next topic. Moving on. Don't want to hear. Injuries are not nice, man. Injuries are not nice at all. Okay, we're finishing this roadmap, I think. Are we? Oh, we'll come back to this actually. We'll come back to this. We'll do the pools now, and then I'll do the weapon stuff in a bit. How many of these can we actually get? If we're just farming for really low amounts, how many have I just got? Okay, I guess we're going to be able to get a couple. I mean, is anything else that great? Not really. I can get this from war. I mean, the medals are nice. I don't have a huge amount of them, but I kind of want to get this weapon. And we need blowtorches to do it nice and quick. Oh, okay, yeah, it didn't update. Okay, that's fine. Okay, first things first. We'll do rosy pools last. We'll do the stash pools first, right? I'm gonna get 8 more stash pools tonight. Did I not just get? Well, did I not do the roadmap? Guys, someone's got to hold my hand on this stuff because I get distracted. Let's do ×3 on this. What's the giveaway info? If you see the link in the pinned message, you can see that you can enter the Axel 2000 giveaway on that video. You have to type the comment that it basically instructs you halfway through the video what you got to type. When you see Bretland win, the giveaway draw is not next Monday, but the Monday after. So I mean, it runs for a little while, a week, like 10 days. My giveaways generally last for 10 days. It's been the same every time. Worst pain I've ever had is from hiccups. Had them for 6 days straight. Yeah, I've got no doubt by the end. Yeah. I actually randomly had something happen the other day. Like, you know, at the end of my stream, I think it was on Monday, I just randomly said, oh, my back's hurting, guys. Well, it literally did not go away for like 6 hours. I couldn't get to sleep. I Googled it and everything. And it turns out I was having like, almost like having acid reflux, but only for my lower back. I didn't feel it in my chest, nothing. Because I managed to fix it by just drinking a lot of water, and it just calmed it down a little bit. Like within like seconds. And that's like one of the ways you can figure out that you're having issues with acid reflux. But the weird thing is, I hadn't really eaten much that day, but what I had, it was really spicy. So it was like more of a reaction to having overly spicy food. I mean, I don't normally have spicy food, but it was quite spicy. So yeah, it's weird because when you have we call it heartburn in UK. I'm not sure what you call it in America, if that's like a nickname or whatever. It generally hurts in your chest, and then it hurts in like, you know, you feel it in your chest and your throat sort of thing. But I didn't have any bad feeling there. It was just my lower back was on fire. It was really weird. And it only fixed it when I drank tons of water. Really strange situation. Never had that before. So I downed like 1 liter, 2 liters of water. And it like subsided enough that I could fall asleep. And then when I woke up the next day, it was gone. So it was kind of weird. Yeah, Mark, but yeah. I mean, yeah. 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 No comment. I agree, but yeah. And when I punched myself... Still trying to picture how you managed to do that in the first place. We've all been stung in the eye before, right? Not just me, right? Stung, like... Have you even got any... Like, proper nerves in your eye for pain? I guess you probably do. One of the worst places to have anything, like even just the smallest paper cut or scratch is like your nose, right? Because inside your nose it's really like loads of, not pain sensors, but like, it's just very sensitive. So it stings, everything stings 10 times worse in your nose. Okay, we've got the tokens. We're going to be able to do a fire pool. Let's get on with it. Let's get on with the pools. 5 + 1. We're just going to get some medals and stuff, hopefully. No gold mythic tokens. Get the chance. I mean, if we're going to get the gold mythic tokens, maybe we'll get the chance credit. I mean, are these the big ones? I mean, I just got 3 gold mythic tokens. But I guess the chance crates are the things that can be the biggest. Yeah. The minimum of 10k. So I think I actually just got lucky. But with the thing that I just don't want. Like, I would have taken the other ones, like this one. Unfortunately. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. Okay, we get medals on the last one. Gold, I'll take. Okay, we got bronze as well. We got bronze medals. I just saw that. It's good because bronze, it seems to be one of my worst. Okay, let's open those chance crates. I wonder, do they stack with the ones I get from daily? Are they the same crate? Is this the same crate? Oh no, it's not the same crate. Because this is a minimum of 1,000, that has a minimum of 10. We don't want any luck here. No luck. 0 luck. We want all ones. No 100,000s. None. 0. This is good. This is all bad luck. Bad luck. Where are they? We don't want too crazy luck here either. 2 10,000s would be very nice. Okay, I got a little bit of luck. A little bit. A little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. Some other crates just left over. CDVs. Don't want any of that crazy luck like we had last time, where I got terrible luck on the Ultra World and then like straight afterwards got the best luck ever on the gold pools. Okay, any guesses for these mods, guys? We'll talk about the Paragon mod in a second. We'll do that separately. Any guesses for the random... I've got a HP set here as well, but random plant mods. New blog on Axel. Probably just saying, yeah, he's coming. This is his will. Maybe this is some roadmap or like an event that's going to be on the web portal as well. Kind of standard stuff, I'm guessing. Got badness in my spine. That pain is the longest lasting stretch so far. Yeah, it's rough when your back is one of the things that just, it affects everything so much. Attack on crits, taunt resist HP, defense while disarmed on death, attack versus blue on attack. Okay, we'll see what we can get. The HP mod first. Okay, we get a combo. We got a combo. We'll test out the upgrade on this one. Like, I don't mind getting this. I want defense versus and attack versus on the right sets, you know? So that's fine. And honestly, I probably would like HP set now, because generally I like defense set because I use HP leaders. But I've got a defense leader idea that I want to use, and having a HP is nice. Oof. At least it's on attack set. That's the only thing that's decent. But other than that, oofty. Bad combo. So that's not very useful. Not really. I mean, if you want bleed, you want it on attack. Last mods. Okay. I've got 2 to upgrade here. I've got 2 to upgrade. Now we've got the stat mods. And I think this is something in the region of, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it 6? 6 out of 24. Is it 24? No, it's 6 out of 16 are good mods. Like, really good mods. Great mods. Then I think it is 6 out of 16 are just okay mods. And then 4 out of 16, as in 25% of the time it's just kind of because you get crit chance. So if we don't get crit chance, we're okay. If we get the set bonuses lined up, we're okay. For instance, like defense on defense, defense on HP, or attack on crit set, or attack on attack. You know, the ones that make sense. Any more bullet roadmaps coming in? Your guess is as good as mine. Your guess is as good as mine. There is definitely another war with bullets in though, and that's this weekend. Using my cat as a pillow, and now I'm getting the back of my head cleaned by said cat. He's loving it. He's like, you're doing what cat families do, so he's doing what cat families do back. The wind knocked out of me. Yeah, that's a rough one. I think everyone in their lifetime has probably fallen off like a playground swing or a like, you know, what is it called, monkey bars or something like that. Fallen on their back and got completely winded, or got in a fight and got punched and got completely winded. Somewhat, like most people, I would assume, has had that happen in their life, especially boys, just because boys just are idiots. But I think most people have had that happen. Okay, we're going to open this. Actually, we'll open the other mods first. I don't know why I didn't open these ones first. I'm hoping, right, for... Honestly, I'm hoping for, like, defense on HP or HP on defense. Oh, I need those ones. The ones that, like, give a bit of both. But as long as we get one of the top good ones, I'm really happy. Here we go. Okay. Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy. Top good one, defense on defense. Lovely jubbly. And I think that's going to go straight on Nor, right? Because I had a defense on crit set, so that's going to be good. That's going to be real good. Let's put that straight on Nor. She had the one that, like, so you can see her defense is going to go up by like 3% or whatever. Was it 3 or was it 4? 4%. So she's got 37,375, and then she goes up to 38,450. So she gets like another 1,500, which isn't too bad. Which isn't too bad. Another 4%. Insider's privilege. Okay. Okay, did you see what mod I was replacing it with? That defense on crit set? Or does that not count? Does that not count? We ignore that one. We ignore that one. Okay, what am I going to go for now? Was it defense set stun resist? This could also go on Nor to a certain extent, to be honest. We'll see what the first 2 rolls are going to be. Let's see. 17%, you know, that's not bad. 13, I'll take. If we get 10% plus here, I'm really happy. So, if we get 10% plus. Ooh! Ooh, ooh. Isn't this like guaranteed? This is like guaranteed 65% or something, right? Or something close. I think it's guaranteed 65. 67. 67. This is decent. But it could be 79 if we get the mega roll. Get that mega max roll on the last roll. Let's go. Mega max roll on the last roll. Don't be too expensive either, just based on the fact that run those scraps down, you know. Let's see what we get. I'm going to take a sip while it's going. Is that insider's privilege? Just, man, my insider's privilege is showing, man. Still good though. 67% is not bad. Not great, but it's not bad. What was the other one I got? Defense versus alert on HP. There we go. Okay, honestly, if I was to get any super luck, this is where I kind of want it. 10% plus on all these rolls, and it's going to be really great. It's going to be like, I think it's like almost 60% at that point. It's just under 60%, like 58. Here we go. Sirens. They messed it up. The mod scrap building got panicked. I'll do one more upgrade because if this is max, it can maybe be reasonable. But if this is a low roll, it's getting thrown in the bin. Where's this going? Is it going to make me go, oh, should I still upgrade it? So what would that average be? The average would be 6.5. If I got like two 6.5s, like if I got a 6.5 and a 7, I probably wouldn't upgrade, to be honest. 6.5 and a 7. How much have I lost? 9% plus. I've already lost 13.5%. So the max it could be is like 55. I mean, 55 isn't too bad. It's going to be better than the rest of my mods, so... Or 54, even. Still decent if we can get a max roll. Just don't be expensive to show me a bad roll. Or expensive to show me a good roll. Don't be expensive on the mod scrap. That's good. 51, that's not... It's not amazing, but it's probably better than stuff I already have, to be honest. Let's see if it's better than the ones I already have. No. I've got one that's 54.5 that I'm not using. See, look, that one baited me. 7 plus 13.5. And then I had to do the last roll there, but yeah. Okay. That's it for the mods. That's it for the L mods. I will... I'll just get some... No, we'll just get some scrap. Probably not that much scrap. Oh, that much scrap. Did it really end up costing that much? We just maxed out our scrap claim. That's surprising. Okay. Now, 6 pulls for Rosie. Let's take this off the screen so I can show this in a video. Okay, we're going to do 6 pulls for Rosie, guys. And I'm going to do I'm going to do 6, but I'm not going to do it in 3 still. Just because I could pull a ×5. That's kind of how it works. We'll see which characters we can get. Hopefully, we can get a Rosie in the 6 pulls as well. Sam and Tom is a dupe. I think the majority of these characters are dupes because they're all Gold Mythic Wheel characters. We'll pull on Lee next. Give us a Rosie. Kenny is a duplicate. We'll pull straight away on Rosie. Sebastian, great character. Duplicate. So far getting good characters at least. But all dupes. I'll actually pull on Sebastian now. Davey, pretty good character as well. Duplicate. Duplicate. Let's see. Who did we pull on? We pulled on the first 4 characters. Let's find someone special. Well. Is Kenny going to give me the luck? He does not. Nimrod's probably the worst character I pulled. But also a duplicate, unfortunately. I don't think there's anyone in this world who is not a duplicate for me. Oh, that's just that's the way it is. Last single to get just a little bit extra on the Rosie. We'll pull on Ghost. I would like to pull a Rosie just because LB2 is nicer. So it would be nice to get a Rosie. She's roughly 1 in 6. Peacekeeper. Another good character. Another duplicate. We do get another Rosie. So we'll be able to upgrade mine. Let's have a little look. Wrong place. We went to the wrong place. We'll be able to upgrade mine to LB1. And LB1 I think is not great. Let me just double check why that's not great. Let me just think. Let me see. Because I think LB1 is like, she gets into this weird position where she can't do something turn 1, or she can do something turn 1, but it's just not very good. I think it says signature move. Where is she? So she does her signature move, but it's only exhaust 1. Or I can make her shield turn 1 and stun somebody. It's a shame I can't, like, I wish in this game I could turn off turn 1 stuff, because I don't want them to do it turn 1. I'd rather them do it turn 2 or something. Just, you know. I've seen them doing like that in like Raid Shadow Legends. It's actually pretty sick. Can I do more pulls? Not really, right? Yeah, not really. Look at the calendar. I get another 5k. We'll see. If I can get another 6 pulls in the time, I might just do another 6. Because I've got Rosie on a defense team right now, and I've got her on a test team, and her stats are pretty good. Like right now, her stats are like 60k, 75k, and that's at grade 5, you know. And then she's in a test team somewhere, or I might have deleted the test team. But she was in a test team where she had like crazy amounts of defense because she's got a defense leader. What have I won? No. I used to LB1. She takes out most of the bastions. Oh, right, on attack. Yeah, true enough. True enough. This is true. That's not too shabby. Yeah. We'll think about what we're going to do. Think about it. We'll lock her just in case. I don't want to sell her by accident. We'll get on to some weapon crafting, guys. I'm going for a particular weapon, and it is, I'm going to lock circuit as well. Just anyone who's like advanced or ultra, I'm probably not going to sell them just in case, just because they're really hard to come by. Gold mythic characters on the other hand, not as bothered. For instance, I think I've got an extra Georgia. I'm not sure. So we're going to go for some crafts. I think I can't do too many. Oh, we need to complete that roadmap so I can try and get a little bit extra bullets to get a couple more blowtorches. Welcome to the stream though, Bretland. Oscar as well, what's up? What are the odds you get a min roll on last roll? Sadly, it was like, I don't know, but it's definitely going to be weighted. I think you've got more chance of getting a bad roll than a good roll. I don't think it's going to be like fair odds there. It's going to be a little bit weighted towards the bad side of things. You should roll a new Mario movie trailer on stream. It just dropped like 4 minutes ago and looks awesome. Do you think that's going to go down well? Like, what do you think? How do you think that's going to go? Like, Nintendo are like really well known for shutting down anybody who tries to do any, like, copy any of their stuff or. And I know I'm reacting to it, but 100% I'll get copyright hit. Like 100%. And then I'll have to go through the copyright thing of, actually, I'm just reacting to this. I just can't be bothered. I just can't be bothered. Cenas, did you enjoy the BL3 stream yesterday? The BL3 stream yesterday was actually pretty cool. Had some pretty funny moments. The moment when we pushed that dude off the hill, oh my god. Because he was invincible, and it actually worked. I had to Google, how do we kill this guy without restarting the game? You have to push him off a hill. That was actually hilarious. He like disintegrated. He just turned to mush. Need to go back and like clip that. You don't want to sell it yet. I'm not going to sell any tunes. What did you do again? You sold? Did you sell mods by accident? Mini Baker Lad, that's rough, bro. Yeah, people out here stealing our stuff. Yeah, Tex. the one that you're running into, like I said to you, man, I've had the same. You need to just drop a message to the dude and just say, yo, what are you doing? That's all I did. I just called him out and he stopped. That's what you got to do, man. Taking other people's thumbnails is rough. And it's happened to me. If someone takes your content, it's easy though, because you get an ID mismatch or an ID match and you just say, yo, you just tell YouTube, I want them to take it down. Simple as that. In my mind, it's free publicity, but Megacorps don't see it that way. Yeah, I think on a trailer, it's weird to be like that because it's promotion for the main event. I understand if you were like gonna stream the movie or something, that'd be weird, but I saw the like the art for it. It looked kind of interesting. It's like a curved like landmass or something. I sold a kidney for advanced pulls. Advanced pulls are honestly the roughest. So if you ever want ×5 luck, that's it. Just because you generally have to do more pulls there. But they are cheaper. So I haven't actually done the maths properly to work out. I mean, I kind of wanted to at one point, but I kind of lost interest in doing certain things in RTS. But I might get back on it in terms of like what I want to do for content. But like Ultra versus Advanced is probably something that's going to come up at some point. You snatching your stuff too? Yeah, it happened to Tex as well. Unfortunately. I damaged my knuckle. Now it hurts to close it. Stop punching stuff. One kidney equals 2.4 pulls just for, like, just for information. Yeah. Just for the information. Where did you get these ultras? Well, I get ultras the same way as everybody else, but I also am part of the content creator program, and I get rewards, and I basically get to choose what I want to take. And I choose ultras a lot of the time. But then sometimes I choose advanced. Like I chose advanced so I could pull for circuit because I really like circuit. When one of the new characters go into, they won't go into the Gold Mythic Wheel. The Gold Mythic Wheel is never getting updated. The only time a character's going into the Gold Mythic Wheel is when it's a brand new character. And it's a character like Arav. Now, I don't know if it necessarily will be part of a Gold Rush when that happens, but it could potentially be part of a Gold Rush when that happens. Never. Like, none of these event characters, none of these promos are ever going in the Gold Mythic Wheel. Ever. Now, whether they're going to release a new wheel is what I think they probably should do at this point, because the reason they're not doing it is because Gold Mythic tokens is in too much abundance and people just weren't buying characters. They should do a new wheel that they just don't sell the token of them. The issue is they keep trying to sell the token. If they do a platinum wheel and they never sell the token, they can completely control how much of that token is released based on rewards. And then they could, you know what they could do? They could just put that platinum token into war rewards, and then instantly that wheel's a good wheel. Instantly, like they literally have the means to just do that right now. They could make a platinum wheel, platinum token, never sell the platinum token. That's the bit. It's hard. It's gonna be hard because it's be like, oh, we've got a new token, we sell it, we make money. But you're just gonna do exactly the same thing that you did with the Gold Mythic wheel to this wheel. It's funny, when I turned around and I did the whole thing like, we sell the token, we get to make money. I basically did the thing that Bill Burr does, where he's just like, no. Oh, good. Anyway, so many new characters, and there's no way of getting any of these. I mean, you have to save your tokens. That's pretty much it. You have to save them. You can't not pull for pity anymore. Like, if you're pulling 3 pulls, you're pulling for like the mad luck, which is, I mean, it might happen every now and again, but generally it's a foolish thing to do if you're free to play. If you're a low spender, you might want to spend on offers that give you small amounts of tokens from time to time, but yeah, spend to win. I mean, it is pay to win, and it's not really a surprise that RTS is pay to win. Most gacha games are. The issue is when it's pay to play, and arguably at the moment RTS is reasonably pay to play for what is a pay to win game, because there are parts of it that are my snipers are asleep. Part of it is they are only releasing like really good usable attack characters as promos, and we're in a mad defense meta right now, so a lot of people are like struggling with playing But at the moment, I'm going to be honest, I don't think Scopely care too much about free players as much as spenders right now. They're more about like pushing players to spend rather than caring too much about, you know, how much have a good time that people are having as a free to play. Doesn't mean as much. Like, as much as I'm not saying this is Scopely's perspective, to a certain perspective, these companies will see free-to-plays as kind of like parasites, right? Now, I'm not saying that's how Scopely like would want to word it, but you know, they don't spend money. They're playing the game for free. They should basically take what they can get. But from the other side of things, you got these companies have to realize that this is the foundation of your game. Without these massive amounts of players, a lot of the time. And at the end of the day, the most of your players are going to be free to play. And if they're not, that's when maybe your game's in trouble. Okay, no worries, it's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. What we got next? We're at 1 hour and 14 minutes on the stream. There's no whales without the food, indeed. Indeed. You need lots of krill to feed these fat whales. Right? Is that how it goes? That's how it goes, right? If there's not a lot of krill, these fat whales end up dying. And that's probably the best way you could say it. But yeah. I've been grinding so hard, Scopely gave me a lifetime sub. Okay, Jesus. Okay. Do you think there are still new people who will grind till top tier? I mean, some people really want to be the top player in a game. There's no grinding to be the top player in a game, you know? You have to spend. You have to. Maybe not consistently. You have to spend at certain points to get the certain, you know... The game's about powering characters. It's just how it works. So... Scopely has to present something to the players for a reason for them to do that, though. At the moment, war's not it. Personally, I would just create a new platinum wheel. Put all the characters that have been released into the platinum wheel. And say after 4 months, advanced and ultra will go into that wheel. And just lay it out. We will promo them twice. Once when released, once like a month and a half later. Give people the opportunity to buy the character a second time after the first time they see it, but just don't give them as good bonuses. Like the first time when you do Shane, for instance, they did a roadmap, but the second time, don't do that roadmap. You know? Scopely are the worst gaming company next to air. Everyone thinks this, man. Go to any community and everybody thinks the developer of their game's bad. Everybody thinks this. Everybody loves to create an us versus them situation. It's like human nature at this point. It's just so obvious that it's the way people are. It's like that's human nature. Now, it isn't to say that some decisions that these companies make aren't, you know, good, aren't bad for players, but everyone thinks they've got the worst situation. No one's going to be like, I've got a bad situation, but it's not that bad. You know, there are worse. Like, for instance, I've been messaged by people who have gone from RTS to other games. And then, like, what's that game where, is it Genshin? I know some people who went to Genshin Impact, right? And then, like, they say their community complains, the community in Genshin complains to their developers and says they're the worst developer ever. And they're just like, well, I mean, I found RTS to be worse. And then I've had it where some people have messaged me and say they've gone to other games and they definitely have much worse game, like, mechanics set up. You know? So, like, you kind of realize maybe it wasn't as bad as it was, or maybe, you know, it isn't as bad as it was. That's just the way it goes. I think that's one of the things that's happening in All-Stars right now. The reason a lot of people are playing All-Stars is it's delivering exactly what was requested of RTS like 3 months ago, 4 months ago. Just feels fresh. Doesn't feel like you're spending huge amounts of time in the game for bad rewards. You can There's quite a few things of why people are enjoying All-Stars at the moment over RTS, or maybe as well as RTS, but just they're enjoying All-Stars at the moment. Now in 6 months, that could change. You get to the end of All-Stars campaign and you're at the end game, then you're like, I need more things to do. And then potentially they bring out more things to do that require more. Like, I've even started to see comments of people saying, well, I made some mistakes in how I built my roster, and then like the only way I can recover from these mistakes is to spend. The only way I can advance quickly is to spend, you know? It's the same in every game eventually. That's how they're set up, because that's just how it works. It's wicked slow. I mean, I don't mind it, honestly. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. In All-Stars. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind that it gets to these blockades. It's kind of like puzzles and progression. They do events. They've got an event up right now that seems decent. So, I mean, I'm going to be playing All-Stars tomorrow, so we'll go over that a little bit finer detail tomorrow. Also got something big to announce on that stream tomorrow. Like, I mean, when I say big, I mean absolutely huge, guys. Like, crazy massive to announce on tomorrow's stream. So if you want to check it out, check out tomorrow's stream, whether it be live or not. I'll probably announce it in the first 5 minutes, because I will kind of have to announce it in the first 5 minutes. It is a pretty nuts stream for sure. I'm kind of nervous about it as well. I'm just gonna say, like, the announcement, like it is big. Some people may get annoyed by it as well, but like, there's not much I can do. Like, it's like, what's the word? Something of my own success. I'm a victim of my own success, right? Something like that. So we'll find that information out tomorrow. I mean, daylight. You literally have no idea. You have no idea what's going to happen tomorrow. It's just, I cannot even say. Like, it's just like I just, it's mind-boggling. Like, but anyway, you'll find out tomorrow. I'll explain what I'm gonna do in that situation, but like I said, a little bit nervous. Hopefully, you don't hate me for it, but it's the way it's gonna be. But for now, we're gonna jump over to the FA, guys, and we're gonna go through whatever, again, anything you want to see in Faction Assault, we're going to go through it. Okay? We're going to go through it. And we're going to go through each boss, and I'm going to say which one I think is the hardest, why, and if any allegiances in those groups need actual, like, boosts in any way. Because if these are the locked-in allegiances... Oh no, we need to do weapons. We're doing weapons first, actually. We're doing weapons first. Let's do the weapons. I don't think I have a huge amount of blowtorches, like 7. So we're going to get 7 tries or something. But we're going straight for the 4 slot. Right? We're going straight for 4 slot. I forgot about the weapons. We've got 11. 11? Something like that. We're going straight for 4 slot. I've got to figure out a weapon I'm going to put on. Has to be a fast one, and I figure a good weapon to put it on is one with attack. Maybe the double attack weapon. Isn't the base thing on double attack not that great? Yeah. I think I'm going to put on this. Because the person I want to give it to is Rosita. And this is going to be... I'm already doing Faction Assault stuff, so this is a Faction Assault weapon, guys. So we're going to try and get on this. And it is Dot Extension, the expansion one. Okay? Now, I think I've got enough to just do 10 blowtorch attempts. Now, hopefully we get the... don't do this to me. Okay. Can get 10 of these. Oh, actually, we probably need more than 10. Probably need more than 10. What are the other ones? I can't craft the other ones. Okay, we're going to have to take all of these. So I'm not going to be able to make 10. I'm going to be able to make a certain amount, but not 10. I've got these as well. That's nice. Okay, we're gonna make what? 5? 5. We don't. 4. We don't need 4. We're gonna do it first. Try it. We don't have territories. We don't have territories. Don't tell me that we don't have like access to even getting territories. Don't do it to me. Good, 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 good. Let's go. Let's quickly get these. Let's get these. How do I beat Peacekeeping raids? Infection can beat him quite quickly. Mike, for instance, really good. Michelle, if you got her, but I doubt you did if you're asking, because you would know that. But Mike is really good. Otherwise, percentage damage using camouflage on your team. Someone like Kenny doesn't have reflect. A full Telltale team with Kenny blind Peacekeeper up. There are there are options. I do actually plan to do some content because people still ask me about Peacekeeper randomly. So, I mean, he's good, but he isn't that good. Like, he isn't the top tier character that he was once upon a time. As much as he is good. He's going to upgrade his Abraham to Super Saiyan. No. It's nothing to, like, you guys. It's nothing to do with RTS. It's 100% to do with All Stars. But it is like a nut situation that's just happened. You'll find out tomorrow. And I'll be talking about it in the first 5 minutes of the stream. And it's basically because of me being a content creator. Just, I'll talk about it tomorrow. It's all good. Everything's gonna be okay. As long as you don't hate me for it. Okay, here we go. Got crits. Happy days. Happy days. Let's get the crafts going. Double attack, fast weapon. 5-star. We want dot expansion. So, sounds like a good one to do it on. Because Rosita can get this proc every time she attacks. So she can get the double attack to proc every time as well. Let's try and get first try. No crit. Okay. This is gonna be a regular occurrence. Hopefully not too regular. Hopefully not too regular. Second attempt. Dot expansion. Dot expansion. Crit. Just give me it straight away. Just give me it straight away. Okay. Not this time. Not this time. Okay, dot expansion again. Give me a crit. Give me a crit. He's gonna give me a crit. Stop battle. Nope. We're gonna keep going for this upgrade. And I'll show you why when we get over to the FA region. I think I actually have to update my alpha thing. I think I'll see if I have to do that. Boom, boom. It's how we do. It's how we do. It's how we do. That's it. Done. Done. Completed it. With the help of Earl, we managed to complete the game. Let's just pour out another drink. Dot expansion. Now you're thinking, why are you getting dot expansion? It's terrible. It's so good for this new faction assault. The second boss requires you to use an allegiance called Alexandra. I tested it out. I have Brucey Baby. And I also have Vincent. Now these guys do bleed and they do multipliers and stuff like that. But because Vincent doesn't have an attack every turn, and also he doesn't have base extension in his kit, he has like a passive that gives it to someone else. Like I can show you. He has a passive that can give it to someone else. Where is he? Where's my characters? I have got him. I'm going to max him out as well. Bruce is getting maxed out. I'm probably going to do some content on this, like good teams for the faction assault, but this is it. His passive is pain spread, right? Where he spreads the negative effect. That isn't that big a deal. Now, if I gave him the weapon, he deals damage on his rush. because he deals damage and not does an attack, it isn't going to proc his specialist skill, unfortunately. Only his signature and his basic attacks can do his specialist skill. So the dot expansion only expands it by 1 turn, I'm pretty sure. So it has to be a character that attacks every single turn. And that's actually almost impossible, right? It's actually almost impossible to have a character attack every turn. Because a lot of the time they're going to do a rush or a signature move that will do deal damage, right? Generally speaking. However, within that allegiance is also Rosita, who doesn't do any deal damage. She only attacks. She only does like things that can crit. And anything that can crit can also proc a weapon, like expansion. Which means that any bleed that's on a character, I'll always extend it by 1 turn. So that bleed will always be on the enemy. And this will make the second boss a lot easier to kill in Faction Assault. I would recommend going for this weapon. Not necessarily on this weapon, but I would recommend going for this weapon as soon as possible. Faction Assault is meant to come out in 3 weeks. They announced it's going to come out in 3 weeks. You've got 3 weeks to work on this weapon. I did get on the 4th try. You know, how much? 6 months? I was going for 6 months to try and get fast healing. Dot expansion, 4 tries. I'll take it though. I'll take it. I'm not complaining, but it's just hilarious. So yeah, happy days. Got it in sniper. Put my phone down for 30 seconds and I miss it. Man, I'm getting all the points tonight. I'm getting all the points. They wait for they distract the sniper for sure. So I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. I might have to download an update for the alpha, so I might actually not be able to run it. Let me see. I'm not sure if it auto updates. I'm guessing it doesn't. So I'm gonna have to uninstall it. Then no, I think I could just update it. I'm hoping it's just lucky. It took me 3 tries for Career Expert Online. Okay. Fair. Although I tried 1535 on that weapon like 40 times, didn't get it. But if we look at Rosita, right, the reason why Rosita is so good at this particular part of the game is because she's part of that allegiance. Where is she? She's part of that allegiance. Alexandria. Her weapon is attack an enemy. That means it can crit, can take advantage of weapon effects, etc. That means it can proc that dot expansion. So it's her signature move, and she does this every turn. And so's her basic attacks, obviously. I might actually put crit on that weapon just so she crits more, but like disarm is nice. Or although the bosses have disarm chance, I don't think it has an absolute defense weapon. I think the second boss is strong, so I'm gonna have to gear them out like you know, defense versus strong, because I don't need them to do damage. I need them to survive. Like Bruce is gonna become the character that I always thought he could be, man. Bruce is gonna become crazy. Bruce is going to become crazy. It's a shame he's not a control character. That would have been awesome to get his bleed off a bit better. But otherwise, he's going to be really good. So I'm going to have to upgrade this for another, you know, big percentage of... Because what is he maxed out? Isn't it like 40%? 40% of this character's attack. And because of his specialist, the only thing that's a downside is... don't have other characters in that team that are strong, so I don't get any strong attacks bonuses, which would be really good. I theoretically could give him strong attacks, but it'd only give him 10%, and 1535 is actually just going to be better. And I actually just give him the Shane weapon as well, so the Shane weapon's even more crazy. Oddly enough, it was built for Rosita too. Yeah, so like all around, it's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna switch off the stream, like visuals that you can see. I'm gonna try and update my alpha. I might have to go into my email, and I might have to remember my login. I should have done this before. It's my own fault. I completely forgot about it. Actually, I can start the game. So you got RTS sound in the background. Okay, RTS sounds in the background at least. Let me see. Did I get an email? Doesn't look like I did. Let me double check 1 second. This was today. Damn, I can't remember when I got the original email. Okay. Is this the right thing? Yeah. Okay, 1 second, guys. I have to download this. Oh, it's automatically got me logged in, it looks like. Auto login. Is this an update? September 28th. Oh no, here's the one I have to get. 36. Sorry, just talking to myself. Downloads. So 90 megabytes. Hopefully it doesn't mess up my stream while I'm downloading it. Hopefully, yeah. It says I've got it already, but let me just double check that. I might have messed up. No, that's September. I mean, I think I've got the latest version. Let me try the actual version first. Maybe I've understood wrong. Maybe I've understood wrong. I'll try and get into the alpha. If it says version's not good, trying attacks wouldn't give him the buff. Oh yeah, true. It wouldn't even give him the buff. That sucks. Did you message me, 8page? Don't forget to PM me. Don't forget to PM me. Alpha's starting up. And I'm in. So maybe I don't need to update. Okay, maybe I don't need to update, guys. I've got a file here. I've got a file here. Just in case I need to write anything down. If there's anything you want to see me do in Faction Assault, let me know. You can see how the rewards claim thing works again. The bosses I hit on the last time, like effectively yesterday, I can claim the rewards in one go. You know. Yeah, you can see how it works. Higher boss, generally higher rewards. You can also farm lower bosses on the same day. So for instance, you can farm more than one boss. Could theoretically do 8 bosses in one day, and there's 5 bosses on the top one, and there's 5 on every single one. So that's how you can get that done. Now, I'm just going to show you what we were talking about before with Rosita. You can see the team I've set up, but again, with a double attack extend. Can you hear me, guys? My stream disconnected, but my game also lagged at the same time. That might be a sign from my internet. Like, yo, we're doing stuff. You still hear me? I think my stream's still running. So now we're on the... This is the final thing. No one's touched anything. You can see everyone's 100% HP. Right? When it comes to this boss, this is the team I would run. Right? I tried it out with Michonne having strong attacks here. But the obvious issue is the bleed keeps running out. Right? It's obvious. It's so obvious, man. It's so obvious. So now I'm going to have Rosita here. And we're going to have her with bleed extension. Now I don't have the weapon on this region because I crafted it before they brought it across. It's the same weapon effectively. And now, every time the bleeds go down, Rosita would extend it. But the issue is, here's the issue. What? The first time she extends the bleed, she has to attack. I think whenever she has to attack last. I can't control that. Like, for instance, like, if I mean, depends actually. How long's his bleed? Okay, his bleed's for 2 turns, so it's not likely to be removed. I mean, she'd have to have it mess up twice, and it's actually not impossible. I'd have to have her attack last. I don't think there's a way I can make her attack last, is there? On auto. It went off, it's back now, and that's good to hear. But, I mean, I don't necessarily have to auto. Because I'll be able to get the bleed up high enough that I'll be able to rinse the bosses. So I think, honestly, I think this boss, the second boss, it takes a little bit of work, but it has quite a nice structured team for bleed. You have to get a nice weapon in there. When it comes to the allegiance, it is Alexandria. And you can see these are the characters that are available. You can potentially go for percentage damage. You can have like an Aaron heal. I could build a more strong base team. You could even go for like Abraham Burn if you wanted to, but I don't think there is anyone who's... I mean, he's multiplying it. I think actually Abraham has on his kit like extension potential. Let's have a little look. When this character starts their turn, 30% chance for all burn and bleed effects to be on the enemy to be extended by 1 turn. So he's already got that on his kit. So you could potentially, you know, get lucky with that. There's no burn, and dot extension works on the burn as well. So, you know, you could take Rosita in with the burn as well. Will it be faster to do that way? It requires less characters because he's doing both of those things. He's doing burn and he's doing extension. But I think with Abraham, it's kind of messed up where like when it's only based on his initial burn, and then he'll start doubling it, and then it will never he will never extend. He will never add to it, right? Like his burn attacks don't add to it because they don't stack. Shiva has extension too, but she's part of a different allegiance. This is locked into this allegiance. You have to take Alexandria on the second boss. You have to. That's why I'm building this team with these characters specifically, because you have to have 5 characters from Alexandria on the last boss for this. And that's why we've got all 5 being Alexandria characters. Now, you could potentially take Pete Anderson in for like, we need a sniper from the tower, lighting up the shot. Pulls back there. We have a single loading mechanism. Misses the shot. The commander has to step in. Takes the shot from twice as far away. Easy shot. So, anyway, have you expressed your thoughts on the compensation for the years of saving faction assault? Yeah, there's a video up on my channel. I want to see the attacks Rosita does. I can't show you that. Many Baker Lad. I don't have the weapon in this region. This region's weapon is not that weapon. It is the same weapon, but I'm almost definite it will not. I could try and get some blowtorches. Disappointed. Let's see if we can get mad lucky again. Should I try and get the blowtorches first? It doesn't matter really, does it? Doesn't matter. Let's try again though. We'll try again. I honestly think the first boss in Faction Assault is the hardest. We'll try and do the hidden one. I don't have a properly leveled up Ghost. He might be leveled, but he's not like got his kit done. I have Vance. I have Dario. I have Eva. So I'll be able to test out some stuff. But we isn't the bleed guy in that half decent as well, but he does deal damage all the time. He does maim all the time, so you can't auto with him. Old Man Gregor, I think it is. Good. Mine good. Okay. 2 more. Disappointed. Well, listen to me, you. What was the third boss? It was Saviors. Now, Saviors, I'm thinking maybe doing the same, but with burn, because you get a decent burn with Dwight. Pretty decent burn with Dwight. Now, who in the Saviors is fast, guys? Before I actually look in my roster and list by Saviors, see if any of you can tell me who the fast Saviors are. Tara, but she doesn't do attacks. She does deal damage on her signature move. I think it's gonna be really hard actually. We might need multiple fast characters with dot weapons on that team if we want to do that, or auto. Or not auto. Manual's gonna be rough, but yeah, manual is gonna be rough. Jace. Only Tara? Really? Only Tara is fast? Okay, what kind of... That's rough. There's no bleed characters in that either, is there? In Saviors. There's just Dwight Burn for damage over time. The only way you can realistically beat these bosses is with high damage over time. Percentage damage just doesn't do enough. Tie Burn. Okay. Get that leader in as... means we just get 2 chances at the burn. Ty does bleed, actually. He does do bleed. So we'd extend that too. But the issue is we have to just keep doing a basic attack with Tara constantly. Dwight and Mia are the only alert tunes. That doesn't matter too much. I'd probably use Negan lead, Tara. Oh, I'd have to... Actually not sure. Okay, we're going to do the shortcut so we don't have to do everything here. Just have to kill 7. And we killed 7. Now we can flee. Flee, my pretties. Raz O'Connor, Wayland. Wayland would work. But Wayland obviously can't, because all of Wayland's stuff I think does crits. Pretty sure. So Wayland would work, but there's no dot extension on strong. Wayland would be a good one. We're just setting it all up for the burn. If they got a Guardian or anything like that. Sorry it's taking so long, guys. I'll just take the weapon areas though. It just makes sense if I'm going to do some weapons. Now we can sell all our S-class characters in this region to get blowtorches because this is the alpha region. I've got to remember which region I'm on so I don't sell half my roster by mistake. On the wrong region, you know. That would be embarrassing. While we're here, just put that on the screen. That would be embarrassing. One fast character for real. I mean, I guess the Savior's Allegiance isn't as massive. But man, that's pretty low. I'm going to go for a 5-star team because we're going to sell all these S-classes for the blowtorches. And fingers crossed we get a dot weapon. That'll be really nice. The old dot expansion. And if we get the dot expansion weapon, I'll auto and see how we can do. Because before we were hitting around about 4 million, I think. But we were getting percentage damage off that last slot run dot expansion. So, yeah. I think the boss has like 12 million HP or something. But you generally want to build a team that can beat bosses. No worries, Mini Baker lads. Thanks for tuning in, bro. Have a good night. Yeah, cheers, Mini Baker lads. Okay. 2 more. 2 more. Press the thumbs up or else. 40 likes on the stream is pretty decent these days, guys. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. In that 41, thank you very much. Got a few more hitting the like button. I do appreciate it, guys. Thanks a lot. Okay, we're going to get into it. Hopefully we can get another dog extension weapon. It's actually kind of funny. I got really lucky on the main region. You know, the main game. But we'll see how lucky we can get in the alpha. We shall see. Okay. 7 more, but we'll do the little thing that I did last time. There we go. Kill 7. Flee. Even did it before the animations happened. Okay, there we go. Territories are my factions. Okay. Now we're going to sell all the S-class characters I've got. Don't be too locked. Okay, we've got quite a lot of characters, unfortunately. Now I won't do this on the main region. This is in my alpha region. So I'm just doing it for the rare bits, so I can buy some blowtorches, so I can try and get a dot expansion weapon. If we don't get one, I'll message Invisiner to see if he can send me some blowtorches on the alpha region, just so I can see if I can get it. We'll just see if we can get it normally without having to bother him. See you later, S-glasses. Confirm. Okay. That's enough to get the 10 blowtorches in here. A bit shot, that's correct. Or 5, it's only 5 blowtorches. Sad. It's actually reset in 2 hours in the real game as well. Okay, Alien Warfare. I might actually have the currency to buy these. I do. It's actually funny. Okay, so we've got quite a few. There we go. Let's see if we can get the weapon. I've got enough resources to get do the weapon a bunch of times. We can get the weapon, I can test it out. And I think it's kind of vital to get this weapon, honestly, for your best chances in Faction Assault when it drops. I'm going to make a video just basically saying, you know, we want to go for this weapon. It's going to be really important. This weapon right here. Oh, dang, oh, dang. Rip. Rip a bees. Fortunately, this is like this is the alpha region, not my main region. Long press isn't working for some reason. Spam. Spam. Bit shop has 2 hours. Okay. I guess it's just going to be a flat reset of the stuff in it. Should have the crates of these in as well. I'm only going to be able to get 9 though. I mean, I have got some coins if I can buy them from somewhere. Where else can I get these? Disassembling stages. Okay, let's just see if we get lucky, guys. Let's see if we get lucky. I'm going to skip the animation. Okay, not lucky the first one. And what the hell, man? What the hell? I'll take it. I'll take it. We get to test it out. It's all good. Okay. Okay. Calm down, look down. Calm down. We're good. Everything's good. Everything's good. Let's see if we cannot get that guy up. Which one am I using? Oh damn, that's the question. We'll just get one of them up. We'll just get one of them up. Nice, yeah. That's my last. I would have had to go on like a proper mission to get all the parts to get that to go again. So yeah. Okay, Faction Assault. I did once have a maxed out, fully leveled up Sadiq, and I was like, you know what? Probably don't need this anymore. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Okay, here we go. It's grade 4 now, as you can see, so he's just going to have a little bit more stats. He's not leveled really, so we can just give him a little bit of levels just for the survivability aspect of things. Don't think it changed anything, right? The only base stat that changes when levels is those 3 stats. The crit is always 10. It's always 10. Okay, we'll just give him a couple more. There we go. He should be alright. Should be alright. He's got 50k attack. Not really, not needed, but he's got 50k attack. Okay, we'll see what happens. We shall see. We'll give him a crit weapon, I guess. He should be critting. Maybe I've got a crit heal. I need to maybe make a more of a weapon like this that has the just maybe not the double attack, but a weapon that has I've got quite a few of these. I think I used to use these on Alpha in the 6th era and Conrad, you know, like a weapon like this, just so I have more chance to crit. Maybe not based on enemy HP, but critical. I'm going to lie, if you were to sell the S-Class characters on your main region, I would clip it. Thanks. Literally like called a clip. Look what this clown did. Anyway, we're just going to leave it as is here. The weapons are not being remembered. The weapons I put in their hands. It's weird, right? We're going to give him... We'll give him the impair weapon. That's a pretty good idea. That weapon there. Their attack should be reasonable. 93k on Bruce. I don't know if I've actually upgraded this. No, I haven't. That's interesting. Can I like... Yeah, but I don't want to buy that little. We'll just save this. I'm getting points and level up, guys. I'm going to win it. Let me just... got some... I don't have any crates, actually. It's only one skill, so it shouldn't be too bad. Now tired moment of silence, yeah. As he realizes he's messed up. Okay, Brucey boy. There he is. I might have to level him up a little bit more as well. 620. Get a bit more stats. Doesn't matter too much here. Okay, so his bleed goes up a bit. Oh, it's a faction level up. Okay. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. First ever maxed out Bruce, guys. You're seeing it live on stream. No one's ever done this before. I assure you, no one's ever done this before. Okay. Anyway, let's get into faction assault. Moon is AFK. Desperately needed. Abandons his post. What can you say? What can you say? Anyway, so this is the team. We'll see what can happen. See what can happen. I think we just basically hit auto. Okay. So the dots will extend by 1 turn with everything she does. Did I give her the right weapon? Yeah. That's not good. Why am I not hitting Guardian Shields, bro? Do we even have a revive? Okay, 1 second. Why are we not hitting Guardian Shields? And also, I forgot to say, we don't actually need to have any attack on these characters. Like, I've got her built, like, badly, but we can just go for, like, HP and defense. So we'll put crit on her just for the fun. Defense versus... I'm not sure what he does. Is it impair? We'll do crosshairs resist just in case somehow that comes out. And I think he does impair. We'll lock that. And I'll level this. Okay, not bad. 55.5. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Okay, we went more defensive here. It's actually pretty cool if you've got a really good burn mod. Oh no, there's no multiplier. Okay, it'll just forever be there though. There's nothing to like tear it up. I'll do the same here. Just it doesn't matter too much. We'll give him this one just to give him, for whatever reason. We're not going to upgrade that. We'll give him defense and HP. No, I won't. Attack. This is the only guy where his attack really matters. He's adding bleed here as well. Attack versus fast. Is it a fast boss? No, it's a strong. I don't think that actually matters. Attack versus doesn't matter on bleed applies. So we'll go with defense versus strong so he just doesn't get hard nuked. Sniper left for snacks, yeah, pretty much. Okay, level this one up as well. Okay. Cool. And then, I don't know, there's nothing this character can add to the team, right? I might be able to give her a weapon like in the third slot where she heals other characters, you know, every turn. She heals up like 25% chance to heal another character. It'd just be beneficial. But 1535 is the only really important part. We do want to keep her alive though, just because it's just we just don't want people getting killed, and if people do get killed, we don't want it for no reason, sort of thing. Well, her adding bleed actually wouldn't be a terrible idea. I don't know why it went for the wrong set. Yeah, that's fine. All of them can realistically add bleed, because it would actually be better. HP. Have I really not got any gold bleed mods? Apparently not. Whatever. I'll sort this out when I really care, but all of them having bleeds, good. Let's see how it works this time around. He's not critting still. Is he a tank? The dude might be a tank. Oh, my game's just crashed. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It happens. It happens. That date chat bot has been hitting everyone. It even got giant bomb yesterday. It does everybody. It does everybody, unfortunately. How far from next roster racer are you guys? The app feels the same, probably worse, as it did before previous resets. Who knows, man? Who knows? Who knows? I have to restart my game. One sec. 1 second. Okay, is the game loaded properly? My free daily rewards. Okay, I think it's loaded. Let's see if I can get into faction assault again. Yes. Hopefully we don't have crashing issues. We'll start the boss again. Is he a tank? Oh damn, it's crashing for me long pressing him. Okay, that's actually good to know though. It's crashing for me long pressing him. I need to stop that from happening. This is exactly the same thing. I was like, I didn't know why it crashed last time, but now we do. Can't wait to see Joker Rick. What's that? What game is that in? Okay, let's see. Is it loaded? Okay, I'll be able to see from the main screen what role he is. He is... Oh, I don't think he is a role, so I'm just getting unlucky. I'm just not critting. So I'm pretty sure he's just got reduced basic attack damage, which is actually fine. Which is actually fine. So I'm not sure why that's happening. We'll just hit auto though. Double attack came in. Bleeds. Will only. She's attacking first every time. I need her to attack last. Maybe it's based on her position. She's always going first. And is Sadiq always last? Not always. There we go, 300k. And her attack will extend it. This is the idea anyway. We did have our... Oh, she can attack the side dudes. So, I mean, I'd still say it's important because... Yeah. Otherwise the bleed and burn will just wear out. Maybe when the side dude gets revived, if you've got the right weapon, you try the Bruce so the revive comes in, because that's the weapon I've got. But at least the bleed's still going. Actually, I think she attacked him. Okay. And that's the most important thing. The bleed hasn't stopped. This is the most important thing. That's good. See, it says enemy duration increased, and then the bleed extension just goes up by 1 turn, which is good. Okay. Why is it? I stopped that. But if we had the lacerator still alive, it would be better. Maybe Vincent's level 1, to be honest. Vincent could be low level. Okay. We're just getting unlucky with the revive. 50% chance to revive, yeah. But we're doing much better in terms of damage. I think this might be a manual though, which is it's kind of rough. Honestly, it's kind of rough. It's just so that your character, the characters do the right things in the right order. Because otherwise, like, Sadiq's going to be doing his cleanse and stuff, which you don't realistically want to do, to be honest. See, look, we lost out on the extension from something because I think she attacked somebody. A rush coming in. That's fine. We're not healing either. There we go. There we go. Now it's got a chance. Okay, we're going to lose the round because of... Yeah. Oh, she got stunned, I guess. That's why it didn't happen. Okay, well, now we know. Now we know. I doubt we're going to be able to get the number high enough, but we'll see. We shall see. Because we can get up to 400k here. You can see if I did it manually, it'd be much better. Much better. Oh, this dude's stunning. I see. So I need stun resist. But we did. This is for a test. That's not bad damage. 10 million. That's not bad damage. I'll take that. I think this is going to work really well. You can see the extra damage, 7.5 million. Now let me do it manually. We need stun resists. Oh, his mods got removed. Ah, I got rolled back on my mods. Yeah, that doesn't help. The mods I put in before got... Okay, it's really not liking me doing some stuff. Really not liking me. But it is what it is. Is there anything else you guys want to see on this? We're back. Is there anything else you want to see on this? Because from what I've tested, it looks fine with the you know, dot expansion. I'd say it's vital. Definitely have to get it set up. Stun resist seems really important. There are no other leaders within Alexandria, so there's that. Saviors. I mean, we can look at the characters that we can have in the saviors. So we could go with these two just to try and apply burn quite early on in the fight. And again, we're going to probably have to go with manual. The issue we're going to have is we have no one who has the multiplier. No one who can like do like, yeah, no one who can double the bleed or anything or burn. So I think Savior's damage isn't going to be great either. Fast. It's fast, and I believe it's the first upgrade, like the first of the 4 like different upgrades in the 4 slot that you can do. I don't know which one that is. Probably, like, it sounds like amplification to me, but it might not be amplification. But it's only on fast weapons. So, like, if I put on her, it'd work. I could constantly extend stuff. Now, the reason why it'd be okay-ish is because all the bleed that this dude would do. Where's the weapon? It looks like a... Well, it is a kukri. There we go. The bleed from this guy, he has on his SIG. 25% of his character's attack for 3 turns. The thing is, I'd have to manual everything because she doesn't do a damage on here. She does deal maim. Yeah. I'd say Saviors is pretty bad as well. But it's mainly just because of the characters. The only other option you've got is just going properly heavy on the strong characters. You know? Or I guess you could have bleed from this guy constantly being added as well, because he has like bleed, but it's based on his defense, so yeah. I think Saviors are going to be pretty tough. Because this is it for Saviors, right? There's no new other Saviors. They can't. I think they need like 1 or 2 more. I'd like to see this one be the burn. They've got burn already in this. It makes sense. Like, it would make a lot of sense. They've got burn in Dwight. They've got burn in Ty. I'd like to see the burn extension in this. Whatever it's called. What is it called? Firestarter's the spread, and then it's Arsonist for the extension. I mean, they could potentially have characters lined up for Faction Assault release. You know, like a depot. Because we're getting all these tokens in the alpha. We don't know what they're part of yet. And there is like a higher token. This is going to be brutal. I can't even bother to try and attack this, to be honest. Like, there's no one really keeping me alive here either. No Guardian Shields. This is actually kind of brutal. Can't take in any tough characters realistically. I mean, I guess I could try and cheese with him. Yeah. Or I could cheese with him because he can't be one shot. There might be like a way you can cheese with this guy. When performing the Tenacity Specialist skill, this character gets 5 defense for... Well, it'd be more than 5, but yeah. What's his other stuff? Attack an enemy for 100% impaired for 2 turns. So he just does control. I mean, he might be able to cheese it. There's a chance that he won't be able to get one shot. He'll be targeted because the leader's fast. You could have an impaired. You could have the 60% impaired weapon. Let's try this actually. So you could cheese it. This is the only way I could really feel like it could actually work, to be honest. This weapon. Improve elusive impair. This was from one of the stores. League resets. And then just go with like... Buff. Do we go with ransack? No, we want strong attacks ideally, right? Strong attacks. We'll give him the Negan weapon, the Shane weapon even. We're not getting much heals though. Like, we're not, no healer in saviors. I mean, I'm gonna have to. Oh, man, I'm kind of messed up. It's kind of horrible. Saviors is just as bad as Atlanta for faction assault. I'm gonna have to remove her, I guess. She does defense down and stuff, but I mean, we're going to get some bonus HP because of this guy, and it is actually improved bonus HP. No, we're not. I think did I reset that? No, it was originally. Yeah, okay. Man, this is kind of tough to build this team. Really limited on what we can take. No healers. So you got no sustain. How are you meant to win if there's no sustain? Control? You've got to hit all the control, man. I've got 260% weapons. This is actually higher than 60%, so this is going to be like 80% chance to stun. But the procs are going to be high. He can't proc stun a lot of the time. Go with another. Well, you need a 1535, right? Where's the 1535 I've got? Katana, please. There we go. Allegiance regulations are discrimination, class action, loss at time. The leader, like the boss that you face, doesn't require it. They're basically making it hard to get lots of rewards, but they're not making it hard to get one reward. I mean, I can get it to a certain extent, but I mean, you could try with your discrimination case if you want. Good luck, soldier. We'll go with this one, I guess. We're gonna get actually obliterated, guys. I'm just gonna be honest. Obliterated. Obliterated. So we've got no heals, and they're all fast. Will we even beat them? Like, do damage? Like, he's gonna wreck someone, right? Straight away, turn 1, he does that. Okay, we're getting heals from somewhere. Okay, now he has to heal. Like, you can see, I cheesed it, but how is he going to heal? He has to heal from somewhere. Otherwise, he's just going to die. Let me look at my other characters a sec. We've got a revive weapon. Yeah. I could maybe do it with, like, the healing weapon. Yeah, maybe we could try that. Like, it's not that bad considering there's no healer. We have healed somewhere though. I don't know how we've healed. Oh, it's the heal procs from the. Okay, but you see that's what Saviors is like. It's pretty bad. Look, hitting the top, even the left-hand crate is going to be really tough. Like, so I'll have to like kind of forego certain things. Like, I don't think Mia's really that big a deal. But the thing I'm mainly going to be going for. Can you confuse boss? Yeah, you see, that's why they haven't put in NWO, because you could theoretically confuse the boss for the rest of the fight, yeah. There is no NWO Allegiance one at the moment as well. The ones that are in the game are the ones that we know are going to exist. Other than that, who's to say? I think I do this. We get bonus HP a little bit as well. Right? We get bonus HP a little bit as well. This is not going to be like very... Like Connor's going in for like literally just to hold a weapon. I don't know where like massive damage is coming from in this team. This is the issue. I don't know where it's coming from. And you need massive damage. So... yeah. The weapons will give me a sustain. So the weapons will give me sustain. And we've got control when he does his rush potentially. Because he's got resist and stuff, it's pretty brutal. What does he do? Didn't see his control type. I didn't see the control type. I'm going to say it's probably like absolute defense. We'll try AP drain actually. AP drain is good. HP. Defense. Connor's. I mean, maybe we should have attack on this, to be honest. He's not really. I mean, he's not really going to do much anyway, but. Yeah. And we've got him sorted already. Probably don't need that. Just go with that. Okay. I think I'm sorted. I'm sorted. He's fast actually. I could go attack versus fast. Like it's all Negan, right? It's all Negan who's my damage, which is kind of like what? What? Doesn't matter too much on the rest. We definitely need him to be healed. HP's good. Defense is good. Just stats. Some statuses are immune to others. They have resist. You can confuse. Done. Yeah. It's gonna roll back everything I just did. Everything. Everything. Fantastic. I'll restart it. Everything. Yeah, I've been basically trying to figure out good teams for each one and if any of them need to get buffed. Which ones are you struggling with, Steve? Like the one that I think's the worst so far is Atlanta and Saviors from the first three. The second one, I built a team that'll work, but I have to play manually so that I guaranteed hit the dot expansion with the dot expansion weapon, and I'll have to get lucky with stuns. Up until T5, you could take Trader for the perma confuse, but they could resist. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not bothered about that so much. It's more about the damage output. Like, even if you perma confuse, I don't like. Imagine the boss did not even attack you. I don't think you could beat the boss. Like, do all of his HP with the Saviors team. Like, you just don't have enough damage here. You can't do that much damage in that much time. Yeah, it completely reset what I did. Like everything. That's just Defense while impaired, why not? Just in case he does impair. Oh, you definitely want defense on defense. We'll go HP here. We've got him very attacking here. Your attack versus fast. We don't need that. That. Don't need that. That there. Down here, let's go with something that's decent, that makes sense, that isn't. No, we just go crosshairs, like, you know, it doesn't make sense, but well. Go the lower percentage because we're going to put the higher percentage on someone else. We just want the bonuses from this stuff. And defense. Reduction, I don't even know if he's got it, but just in case. Okay, we'll try it like this. Sustain should be here. I just don't think we've got the damage. So like we should heal and do bonus HP. So a little bit of both. You know, it all stacks up sort of deal. And we've got a lot of stun on attack weapons. So we're like hopefully going to lock him down a little bit. Got AP drain weapons. But I just don't think it's got the damage. Like this team does not have the damage. So you can see we're controlling him absolutely fine. We've done like 300k damage in like a minute. And you need to be able to do 4 million. So we're surviving the rush absolutely fine right now. And the person who will get hit a lot is John, who's the cheese. Which is good. Yeah, we're surviving now, which is good. That's the first step. But now damage. Currently trying to make a dot weapon, but back on my main account, that's the way it seems with 30 folks attacking, obviously with help. Yeah, I got one on my 4th upgrade in my main region and then my 2nd upgrade in here to test it out. And from testing, it's awesome. From testing, it's awesome. So that's great. We just died from Reflect, so that's a thing. My sustain's running out, but my sustain character hasn't like died. It's just I'm getting bled. Okay, so bleed's a thing. Need bleed resistance. He does bleed. I'm just trying to figure out each thing. I'll come back and watch this. He has taunt as well. I'm resisting taunts. Man, he has a lot. And they're pretty decent numbers, you know, 3k every time. But you can see, barely any damage. I don't know how we can get it higher. Maybe all my characters need like bleed on attack. I think this allegiance is missing damage. Or like, I think it'd be cool if you could use Ty. Like, I would like to use Ty and Dwight instead. That'd be really cool. But we're surviving really easily now. So survival is not a problem now. That's good. Alright, Kathy, just messing around here. Just messing around. So survival is really good, but can't hit the first crate. I did 2.1 damage to the boss. 2.1 million. So I can't get the first crate. And like, it's not like I don't have all the saviors. Like, I have all the saviors already. So this is a problem. This is a problem. Now when it comes to the 2 hours. Do you know when you... Do you know the left-hand crate, Steve? Is that all your damage added up? Or is that just a single attack? That's the bit I want to know. Because I haven't had to find that out before now. Hopefully I don't have to restart the game. Faction assault. $2 hours for what? All you said was 2 hours. What does that mean? Did I ask a question about time? I can't remember what I asked. Yeah, so the team that you can make here is not great. John's pretty good though, doing what he needs to do is like bait a little bit, but I believe that's all your attacks. But you don't get the auto-complete mode unless you can do the minimum amount in a single attack. I don't think. I mean that would be nice, but the stream has been for 2 hours. Yeah, it's been for 2 hours 30 minutes. Right, what's up? What's up, Daylight? Would it be a noticeable difference if you gave them all attack on attack mods? Maybe. Remember, mods only change the base stats. They don't multiply. So, like, fully offensive versus fully HP, you're looking at like 5, maybe 10k attack difference most of the time. That's it. It's not a huge difference between that. So if someone's got like 150k, not in this case because all the attacks are quite low, but if someone's got 150k attack, and that's another reason, these are all quite old characters, so their stat balances are all over the place. It feels like they haven't got their mods on again. Like it's just like it's removed the mods again. I don't know. Yeah, it's not for like another. It's not for like for another 10 days. Daylight. Not next Monday. The Monday after. I guess it didn't count my score then either. Yeah, it says I've done 0 out of. I mean, someone's hit, but I mean, I might be getting a bug because I'm not on the right update. I did see there was a new update out. Did you have to update, Steve? I tried, but there wasn't a new update for me, so I came into the game and it's fine. So I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not actually on the latest update and I keep trying to force attacks against like this. That's why it keeps crashing. And what makes it worse is I'm going to go to craft that dot extension weapon and it's not going to work because I'm not going to get lucky this time. I mean, it took me 372 raids to finish the Sill, or should it be Silly roadmap? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. 372, man. How many points is that, Bretland? Like, how many points did you score in raid for that? We're going to go back to normal game. $81,000. Is today solo? I guess it's solo. How many did you say you did? 372. So only another 366 for me. Bet you're not even first, you know. Yeah, not even first. But you've got the multiplier bug. You should try and fix that. I can't remember how you fix that. Yeah, you've got the multiplier bug. You haven't fixed that for ages. Cause look, you're only like 5k ahead of this guy, but 40 raids ahead. I mean, that actually, you might both have it. Yeah, maybe both of you guys have got it. If you recently transfer, but like if you don't fix it after transferring it, you always have the multiplier bug. Like it doesn't say mine. Like mine's fine by the looks of things. Yeah, mine's fine by the looks of things. I've always had it. You can fix it by doing something. I can't remember what you have to do. Hey, what's up, Tex? Oops. You can fix it, but I can't remember exactly what you have to do to fix it. It's also promote week for leagues. I mean, I guess. I mean, leagues still exist, right? Since they made coins useless, like leagues doesn't even exist for me, man. It literally is meaningless. And as there's no rewards in League Store, you know, it's just meaningless. I don't know, man. I don't ever see this getting refurbished. It is kind of funny that like my natural play is like plat 4, plat 5 without doing any arenas or like going crazy in war, that sort of thing. Nice. What was your biggest drop, Bretland? Please tell me you got like lucky with thousands drop at some point. Please. Please, oh please. $500 was biggest. Autofill and make that your defense, and then do some raids, real opponents, then swap back to your real defense. Something like that fixes the problem. Yeah, okay, it's pinned in Discord. Okay. It's such a weird problem to have, man. Only 4 people participated in my arena yesterday. Yeah. I mean, obviously it depends what league you're in, but yeah. Wait, let me just check mine right now. I mean, it's actually a reasonable amount of people. But this is endurance, so only 5 people, or maybe, well, actually 9 people maybe did actual endurance attacks. Endurance again. The worst bit is, right, this is how much I shouldn't be in this. I just come in here and stomp. Like, I'll just stomp all over it. It won't even be close. Obviously because it's plat, but it won't even be close. Now I'm going to embarrass myself and not win. As you do when you brag before you do the thing. Funny. As you do. Oh no, wait, I've got a new character now, haven't I? Where is she? She's not damage roll. She control? No, she is control. She must be control. Yeah, she be control. About to get demolished. I use ransack on Titan here because I'm not going to attack with Rick, so I need to be able to actually ransack, which is important. Which is important. I'm starting to started. I'm struggling. I've been like that in the game before, for sure. I've been like that in the game before. Now, okay, we've got RNG. This team, the only one that can mess us up. Everyone else, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Oh, tanks. We've got to take tanks. We've got one. Who can we sacrifice? Her, I guess. We've got to take a tank in for her. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Who can do damage? Him. Great. Kind of whatever. He's only going to do a little bit of maim. He'll go do a little bit of maim, but all helps. Did I get confused? Don't look like it. I only got 100 and 300 and quit. 100 and 300 what? I'm lost. Oh, you mean like 100 points? Just like attack flee. I've got 2 outlaws here. This is where she would have actually been useful. Unfortunately, this is where she would have been useful. We'll take out the one that will actually be problematic for us, though. I've got stuns. Could get stunned, to be honest. We might not be. Oh no, we got him. Absolute defense pistol on him. So that counts as turn 2, apparently. Now this team, it's just whether I get taunted by her or not. And I did. But we stole her buff away, so it wasn't a terrible taunt. It wasn't a terrible taunt, to be honest. Drops in raids. Ah, I see. Yeah. Yeah. We need 60,000, right? 60k. I might just do it to a movie tomorrow night or something. Raid tournament lasts a little bit longer. I took out the leader, bro. Okay. So where does this put me? Guessing this puts me in the top 5. I'm guessing. Yeah, That one Outlast dropped me down like a fraction. If I could take the double, I mean, I could. I theoretically could have just dropped, what was her name? Eva. And just took in Georgia for double. I should have looked at the teams and it would have been easy. But even that seemed like too much effort for what I'm going to get out of it. Like, not updated. Going to get me access to the end, so we'll talk about the end in a second. Useless. Literally zero use for me. Don't need silvers that much, really. Crafting items is okay, but these ones aren't an issue. Why can't I... what is going on, man? Why is it not letting me scroll and then it's not letting me go in there? This is awesome. Anyway. And the last two items are crafting items, which are okay, I guess, but they're not like ones I vitally need. I need like duct tape. And I think you get duct tape in here, I'm not sure. He's just not loading any arena. This is awesome. It's awesome. Anyway, the rewards in here. Again, not updated. It has some decent stuff in there, but like not updated. I can get 2 things a week, basically. I've got 7 million of these. You know? Useless. It's useful, but I'm not really hurting for this item versus lower tier items. Kind of useless at the moment. Kind of useless. They would just put a small amount of advanced mythic tokens in here. Like if they did it like, I don't know, 5,000 down to 1,000 in the top 10 on advanced tokens on the chapter, and that's once a week. You know, that's not too crazy. Or they could do that plat token I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of easy ways to fix the economy in this game, but and like fix the game health and people's happiness, but yeah, some things take priority that hurt the game more first, I think, a lot of the time. Let me just say, I can't remember it. Something to do with like too busy counting pennies to something or other pounds or something like that. I can't remember the saying is. But if everything was working good, they'd be making way more money than they're making now. That's for sure. Anyway, we'll just chill out for the last 10 minutes of the stream, guys. We'll just chill out. I think I will just upgrade Rosie, though. I locked her. I can't unlock from this screen. Awesome. Awesome. Do 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 do. We will get her tiered up, and then I'll try and go for 6 more pulls. Maybe on my Monday stream, we'll do 6 more pulls. Ascend? Yes. I was like, is this? Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, let me see. Strong. She gets more levels now. I'll level her up soon. That's still locked. She gets turn 1 and she gets precision 2. That's something to upgrade as well. Let's upgrade that to 9 for the time being. Okay, let's little look. I've seen 500s. I think I got a 300 drop. Let's have a little look. I do like, I don't know, this is what I mean, like the game, there's some things in the game which are kind of like interesting and just cool. And looking at your raid log, seeing a special item there is always kind of cool, right? It's always kind of cool. They could easily just have a monthly special thing that drops. And like a monthly store that has a certain amount of items that it can, you know. Just so they're distributing certain things a certain amount of time. This was before the raid tournament. So the minimum drop looks like it's 50. And I got 100, and then I think now it's the real raid tournament. So it's 70, maybe not. Yeah, 1 day ago. So I think this is before the raid tournament. The 300 was when the raid tournament started. So 300, 100, 200, 100, 100, 200, 200, 200, 200. So 100 is the minimum on the raid tournament, and then you're saying 500 is the max. A rare drop of like 5k would have been really good, you know, just really rare, because that's kind of like, it'll be kind of exciting, you know. It could be like 0.5% or something, real rare. Got a few 500s, yeah. We'll see if I get one in there. I just want skippable defenses as well. Let me put a drop defense in. I mean, that is a proper horrible drop defense. There we go. There's a drop defense. Main. What team am I attacking with? No one. Scumbags. I've only got 100 to 200. I mean, you can just get unlucky. I'm guessing that it's not amazing odds. I just finished it, got my half of the bat. Well, hopefully you can finish the other half of the bat. Apparently the other half of the bat is really difficult because the roadmap is walkers. And you need to 100% it. Like, you can't fail it. I'm actually going to die from bleed here, aren't I? No, Ajax. Okay, I'm good. $73k in raids. Yeah, I might watch a movie. I want to watch the new Hocus Pocus movie. I think that's come out already. So there'll be something to watch. Basically. RNG time. Failure. We'll get him next time, boys. I don't know if I can win now, to be honest. Boys getting it done. I thought you watched it already. I watched the first one, but the sequel came out on the 30th, right? And I haven't watched that yet. I watched the first one like 2 weeks ago with some friends. But I haven't managed to catch the second one yet. Kind of need a reason to, like, in terms of my time, so this seems like a good one. I mean, I could raid and stream, but who wants to watch a raid stream? No one, because look, my viewers went down from like 45, 50 down to 20, so no one. Mission failed again next time. I mean, I kind of came back from it. I've got kind of lucky. Kind of lucky. Okay. Lost can. Mission failed. Get him next time. We'll get him next time. Call of Duty. Silly Call of Duty with their memes. Silly Call of Duty. I'll pay somebody $3.50 to log in and do all my raids for me. That's a good way to lose your account, though. Scopely, I mean, if they detected it at least. Other games are kind of okay if people logging into the account. Like, I see people logging into people's accounts and doing their polls and stuff in other games, but for videos. I've been raiding all day. I don't want to see you raid. Exactly. That's the thing, right? And this is the thing. The same thing happens in war, right? I'll do a war stream, and my war streams are honestly like the streams that do the worst, because and all my war content also, like anything to do with war update, you know, new character, not so much, but the reason it is because people people hate it, like straight up. Everybody dislikes war. You know, I think everyone makes out they like it. People say it's the only reason to play the game and all this, but everyone doesn't want a war. No one wants the war. Not for that long. No one. However, I'm still here. Yeah, indeed. We're just chilling out. Just chilling out. There he goes. Raid's done. How many more have I got now? Each section of silly. Oh, it does get more expensive, doesn't it? We're up to 2,800, so I can do what? 5 more stages? Yeah. I mean, I have to do enough to get Jesus. I have to do enough to get Jesus, which is tens of thousands. How many don't I have to get? Like, I don't necessarily have to get the bat. So I have to get 40k. And I have to get 40k. And I've got 5k right now. Like, so far. It hasn't actually been that bad. A movie will 100% do it for me. I've got another game that I play as well on the side. That on another emulator, which I can do at the same time. So it won't be hard. It's just, yeah. Yeah, Brendan, why are you still here? No giveaway tonight. Brendan was here before giveaways, guys. Like, he wins two giveaways and everyone hates him. Through Act 6, yeah, both road maps, indeed. Indeed. Let's test out some of the Lou roadmap, shall we? Let's test this out. People said this is like invincible walkers. I guess it could potentially get harder. Do they have the thing where they don't tell you a walker's a boss walker? Remember that one? That old game. If you're on war, we're already either on war ourselves or most likely just burned out. Exactly. Exactly. But even normal war content doesn't do great. Like, people just don't even want to hear about it. It's kind of like, what it reminds me of is, war is like when you go to eat at a buffet, but when you leave, not when you go there, you know? Where like you don't even want to talk about food. Like if someone asks you, oh, what should we eat tomorrow? You just start being like, nah, never eating again. No, food's never happening again. That used to be me. I used to go to the all-you-can-eat Chinese with my family. I used to be leaving. My mum's like, oh, when we go out tomorrow, where do you want to go for food? I'm like, no, never eating again. Don't talk about food. Food don't exist right now because I'm just like, I'm bursting. I haven't actually had Chinese all-you-can-eat for ages. My family used to go there quite a bit, like once a month. That sounds like quite, not that often, but it is quite often. gone past the 500 Jesus shards on that map. There are nasty walkers, but if you go in prepared, no trouble as of yet. How have you gone past 500? I mean, I guess you could have spent more energy just farming SR after completion, right? Yeah. After I completed SR, I just kind of just chilled. I want to see what the boss stage is like. Using Christmas Carol. Yeah, true enough. I'll probably just throw Carol in instead of like Duck. Yeah, I can't remember. Probably Duck. I'll burn some cans and tokens to get the 160 done. So this is the boss stage. Ah, okay. It just literally has boss walkers on it. Like a boss. Where I can get absolutely defended and stunned. So I got someone stunned there. Clem stunned. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's going to get tougher. I'm not sure where I am at the stages. I think I'm pretty much just like... Yeah, literally just over what I needed to do. That's it. I didn't do much more than SR. SR's like 125, right? Yeah. There is another SR tournament during this, right? Almost definitely. So... I mean, there has to be, I think. Has to be. I'm not gonna bother. Both road maps are pretty chill, but there are like annoying road maps on the Walker one. Apparently, annoying walkers on the Walker one. Plus, you can attack and flee. Oh, okay, interesting. Brett then sitting there just like, but I spent cans. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Good. Okay. Okay, guys. I think it's time to wrap up the stream. I'm going to stream some All Stars tomorrow if you want to drop by on that stream. It'll be a little bit earlier start than this stream. I normally start this stream at between 7 and 8 PM. I'm going to start that stream probably between 4 and 6. And then after that, I'll get onto the movie and raid. Fun times. But yeah, if you want to drop by that stream, please do. I'll probably have a bit of content out in the morning. I'm not sure what it's going to be about. Actually, I do know what it's going to be about. It's going to be an All-Stars video out in the morning. So... be ready for that one, guys. Thank you very... Sorry. Thank you very much for tuning into the stream. I'll see you hopefully tomorrow, if not next RTS stream. Probably War this weekend. Otherwise, it'll be Monday stream. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. And I'll see you soon, guys. As always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye.